What's up everybody, it's time now for another Tutorial Thursday.
In this tutorial we're going to edit some 360 photos. The other week we got a Ricoh Theta SC 360 camera and we've been messing around with it and taking it out and taking pictures and things, and there's little things which need to be done. For example, on the bottom of the screen here you can see where the light stand was, and if you're taking it as yourself you sort of have you in the shot and stuff like that. So now we're going to go into to show you how to edit this. So what you have to do first is, when you're in your photography workspace, you have to make all your adjustments. So we've got here, so just add a couple of curves here just to show you a bit editing. Obviously when you do your editing you do that properly. And what you need to do to create it as a 360 photo when you export it, because the picture taken out of the camera appears like this, you go to 3D, then spherical panorama and new panorama from selected layers. And when you click that, it'll process it in the background. The workspace will then change, as you see here, it's now in 3D. And when you've got it in this workspace you can spin it around and you can see the full 360 photo as it should be. And then when you look down, there's your light stand. So what you're going to do is head back into my photography workspace, because this the spot healing brush doesn't appear in 3D. You have the clone stamp but not the spot healing, and I prefer to use this when I'm doing things. And the same with also when you use the lasso tool to select it and you go to press delete, it will show up as white, but you can also change it as a the content aware. So anyway, we're just going to grab this, the spot healing brush, and we're just going to go around just quickly like this. And obviously when you do your own you can pay more attention to it and take more time just to get it right and get rid of all the shadows and all that sort of thing. And as you see there, that's got rid of the light stand. And if there's anything else that you need to edit or you want to get rid of, like I don't know, like if you want to get rid of Arnie out of there or something like this, or this little yellow lever on the machine, you want to get rid of it, you just do the same as you would in Photoshop when you're editing a photo, just to do that. So now you've got all your edits complete and you've got your 360 photo. And when you're exporting it, you need to go back to 3D, then spherical panorama, and you need to export panorama. When you've done this, it comes up and gives you the format as JPEG. So this was Mass Body Gym, so I'm going to rename it Mass Body Gym. Click save, and that's saved my image and it's keeping it as a 360 photo rather than a big long landscape one. Because if you went in Photoshop, edited the photo, and if you went to save for web or export, then it would end up being the same as this when you upload it. But if you use the 3D spherical, it appears like this on the computer, but online in Google Street View, Google Maps, Facebook, whatever you're using, it actually appears as a 360 photo because it maintains all of the metadata behind it. And that's it from this tutorial, so I hope you learned something and you're able to edit your 360 photos quickly and just get rid of your light stand or your tripod or whatever you're using on the bottom. So that's it for this time. I'll see you guys next week.